Hey everyone, you ever feel like you're not making a big enough impact? Like your actions are too small to really matter? You're not alone? We've all been there before. But sometimes the smallest actions can have the biggest impact. And sometimes the people who seem the most ordinary can become heroes in the most extraordinary ways. In 1776, the 13 American colonies were on the verge of declaring independence from British rule. But for most people, the idea of separating from Britain was terrifying. I mean, it meant risking everything you had ever known. It meant leaving the safety of the past for the uncertainty of the future. And it meant going against the most powerful empire in the world. There were those who wanted to take a stand, but they couldn't agree on what to do. Some wanted to stay loyal to the king. Others wanted to fight for independence. And still, others didn't know what to do. They just knew that things had to change. But then something happened that changed everything. A group of colonists snuck into the British Army's main weapons storage facility and stole a massive cache of gunpowder and weapons. Overnight, the colonists went from being a collection of farmers, merchants, and tradesmen to being an army ready for war. And with that, they needed a leader. At first, no one was sure who should lead this new army. But everyone agreed that John Hancock should be the one to sign the Declaration of Independence. See, Hancock wasn't a king or a general or even a politician. He was just a guy. Well, actually, he was a rich guy. He owned a lot of property and a lot of slaves. By all accounts, he should have been satisfied with how things were. I mean, if the system was working for him, why would he want to change it? But as they say, money doesn't buy happiness, and power doesn't buy courage. And Hancock had plenty of both. But he also had something else, a deep sense of justice and a willingness to stand up for what he believed in. So when the time came, he didn't hesitate. He put his name on the line and he signed the Declaration of Independence, not just with his name, but with his whole heart and soul. He wrote his name in big, bold letters so that even King George could read it without his glasses. And in doing so, he gave voice to a nation and set in motion the events that would change the course of history. So what's the lesson here? Well, maybe it's this, that one man's signature doesn't just change the course of history. It can change the course of your life, too. You just have to be bold enough to put your name on the line and stand up for what you believe in. That's all for now. See you next time.